What's up, crypto legends? The altcoins that we've been mentioning the last few days are all in the green. Today, I'm going to talk about two major altcoins that are low caps that, in my opinion, have a lot of upside potential in the next coming days and weeks. We talked about Phantom here, already up massively since we mentioned Phantom just last week, over 70% of a pump in a matter of a week. We talked about Mina Protocol looking for that breakout of the symmetrical triangle. This one was lagging behind, but finally getting that breakout, currently trading at $1.58 level. We were talking about this one at $1.39. Now, just 3 days ago, 𝗬𝗎 here looking for the breakout of this descending wedge. 𝗬𝗎 is already up 50% since we mentioned it 3 days ago. In today's episode, we'll be talking about a couple of altcoins that I think have massive upside potential. Also, we do have DAG, obviously Constellation, up more than 50%. We can see also IOTA picking up here, already testing the highs here, looking for that explosive breakout. So far, since we mentioned them, all of them are in the green, guys. So be defensive. Make sure to take some profits. Be ready for those profit takings on the move up. Now, today, I'm going to explain the Bitcoin dominance chart, how we are very likely going to roll over in the next coming weeks, meaning that a lot of the capital from Bitcoin is going to flow into altcoins, as it's already doing here in the last few weeks. We're taking a look at Acropolis and PRQ. We're going to take a look at some interesting news that is going on, and a quick reminder, you can trade here Acropolis on Bybit, also on 𝗬cie. Remember that you do have the best deal down below, 20% fee reduction on Bybit and $30,000 worth of deposit bonus. If you cannot trade on Bybit, you can use 𝗬cie. 𝗬cie has very low fees at the moment, and you also get $20,000 worth of bonus. Acropolis can be traded there. First of all, let's jump in here on the BTC Dominance chart. BTC Dominance, this means that there is 53% of the entire capital in crypto is in Bitcoin. And what is interesting here with this chart is that we are hitting a lower high resistance trend line from these highs from back in 2016. This is the 3-day chart. When we do get a trend line here and connect it to the highs of 2020 in December, what we can see right now is that we are hitting that major lower high resistance at the moment, and we're forming a round formation. You can see how we've been scaling up here in 2022, 23, and 24, and this is hitting a major resistance zone. There is a high chance here that we are forming a diamond reversal pattern. Now, this is usually a reversal pattern right there, where we are forming, as you can see, this diamond pattern, and we are hitting that major lower high resistance trend line. As we know how the cycle works, where a lot of money goes into Bitcoin first, then Ethereum, and then large mid-cap coins and even low caps, we are ready for this possible reversal to happen in the next coming weeks, meaning that altcoin rally will likely to continue in the next coming weeks. We need to be cautious because Bitcoin at all-time high, severe pullbacks could happen. That would just bring us a great opportunity here just before the halving or after the halving, where we can buy some more altcoins that are very likely to see that pumpy action in the next coming weeks and months into this massive bull run that we already entered. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance, I would expect a roll over here in the next coming weeks. Of course, this could extend. This is the 3-day chart, so we could be inside of this zone for another week or so, but overall expecting that reversal scenario with this diamond pattern on the lower time frames to have that breakdown from the support level. As you can see right over here, what we can see is that we are forming a kind of a top formation. Diamond is a reversal pattern. As you can see, we're forming those higher lows right there, lower lows right over here, higher highs, and we're already forming a lower low at this point, meaning that this is likely just getting that choppiness to get the reversal. This is going to bring a massive altcoin season to continue, basically, because you're going to see 3-4% of the Bitcoin dominance, which is billions of dollars, flowing into some altcoins. So we would be expecting here possibly a little bit of volatility here for the next 1 to 2 weeks, and then finally get that breakdown. If this were to be the case, we'll be looking at a lot of altcoins getting some major rallies. Talking about the altcoins that I do believe, looking at the charts, have upside potential, starting off here with Acropolis. Acropolis can be traded on Bybit and 𝗬𝗫𝗃. You have that great deal down below. I've spoken to Bybit, so you can get that 20% fee reduction. Check out the first link in the description. Now, going through Acropolis here. This is a very small market cap crypto. You can see that massive volatility here that we had in 2023, pumping over 300% in a matter of a couple of weeks here. This was back in August. Just in less than 2 weeks, pumped over 300%. It's a low cap crypto. You can move this just with very low capital. I would be expecting this one to break out here, this neckline. Now, the main reason why I believe that this one is going to get a gigantic pump after breaking this resistance is because we're forming this massive double bottom, as you can see right there, during the last few months since October of 2023. So a multi-monthly double bottom scenario with a clear neckline that we just got rejected the last few days. You can see this double bottom and the neckline. We created a small little swing failure pattern. This is likely going to build up here with higher lows and then just get the breakout. Very high probability scenario here at the 0.01 cent level, 0.0099 basically, where we have seen that swing failure pattern testing the highs. This is just very likely going to build up here in the next coming days to get that extremely volatile move to the upside. When we do take a look at the projected move of the double bottom, we go from the lowest point of the double bottom to the neckline here where we are getting resistance that is slightly under the 1 cent level, looking for that possible breakout to go to the 1.4, 1.5 cent level, giving us a potential pump of over 50%. Now, we've had a massive consolidation, big rejection. We are not interested in trading when the pump is happening, because if you long into a pump, you are very much aware that you could get a massive drop and people dumping on you because they bought at cheaper levels. So as this pumps, we're not interested in getting into long positions as we've already pumped 50%. We already want to start thinking in scaling out before the pump happens. Like I said, double bottom scenario, big retracement here during September, October, November of 2023, and now forming this huge double bottom and that clear neckline that is getting rejected. I would be expecting this one to hit the level in the next coming days and get that explosive move. This is a low cap crypto, so this is potentially going to happen in the next coming days and weeks. Those retracements for me are just going to be a great buying opportunity. Look at this. This just looks massive right over here to get that momentum here to the upside and finally get that explosive move. So Acropolis is one of them that I am speculating that it should be getting around about a 50% pump potentially in the next coming days. Another one here is PRQ. This is a low cap cryptocurrency as well. And this one hasn't got a severe pump during the last few weeks. We can see here how we are forming an ascending triangle. This is a bullish pattern as we do have higher lows, which means there is demand on this cryptocurrency. However, we are getting selling pressure here at the 19 cent level. Now, the main reason why, because of course, people are selling at the highs here, but the demand is much stronger, creating higher lows. And once you get squeezed here with the selling pressure and the buying pressure creating higher lows, so you're pushing the price up, you have high probability that this is just going to get a pop to the upside, and this potentially is going to be in between 1 and 2 weeks. The projected move from this is getting the back here of the ascending triangle, and the breakout here should take us all the way up to 33 cents. That is almost a 60-70% pump. Could this continue to the upside? I'm going to say absolutely yes. If we do count this like the other projects that we talked about, looking for that first wave in October, November of 2023, and the rejection in between December and January, if we do take a look at the projected move, looking at the Fibonacci extension, speculating that this was the low of the bear market in October of 23, we can see the highs right there and the lows right over here. You can see how it makes total sense hitting hitting the 1.618 at least for that third projected wave. When we do count Elliott wave theory here, we look at pivot low, pivot high to this pivot low, and then pivot 3 here should be hitting round about the 1.618 Fibonacci. We could have another leg here to the upside, of course, days after that move. But overall, going level to level, understanding the charts, you can see here a third projected wave here from the low of the bear market. And also, that is the target zone from this ascending triangle. When we do get the width of the ascending triangle and looking at the breakout, that target zone is taking you exactly to the 1.618 for that possible third wave. So PRQ looking very interesting. You can buy this on KuCoin and some other exchanges. Looks very, very powerful. This one hasn't got that explosive move yet, as you can see, after this massive bear market from 2021, 2022. Nice sideways momentum. It's just building up with this ascending triangle for that possible breakout here in the next coming weeks. This is the daily chart, guys, so this could still consolidate here, get a few pullbacks to higher low support level, but I would be expecting this one to get that breakthrough in the next coming days, possibly couple of weeks, because this is the daily chart. We still have a little bit of room here to retrace here and continue this ascending triangle till it actually gets that massive breakout, claiming this high and even potentially this lower high right over there. It's one of them that hasn't pumped. I'm not interested in the ones that have been pumping already like crazy. I would be looking to take profits already on those pumps, such as Theta, such as Phantom, such as DAG. They're already pumping. I'm already up massively, already protected for whatever could happen, and looking to scale out as we move to the upside. Remember, not interested in the pumps when it's pumping already. We want to start taking profits as we get those pumps. Let's go through the news right away here. MicroStrategy has already bought another 12,000 Bitcoin at an average price of $68,500. This guy is accumulating more Bitcoin, $12,000 Bitcoin, just yesterday. This is more than 10 times, 12 times than what is mined every day, okay? We're mining 900 Bitcoin every day. We got the halving just in 5 weeks approximately, which is going to be 450 Bitcoin mined per day. This guy on his own has bought in one day 12,000 Bitcoin. This is crazy. This is like 14 times more almost than what is mined every single day. Absolute insanity. Let's take a look here at Donald Trump. He says that sometimes he will let people to pay through Bitcoin. He says he doesn't have any Bitcoin. I'm not too sure about that. I do think that he might have some on his portfolio. But overall, if he becomes president, he's actually accepting that, I will let people pay, different goods with Bitcoin, which is, clear sign of mass adoption, which is good obviously for Bitcoin and the crypto industry. We do have London Stock Exchange announced that it will accept Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto ETN applications in the second quarter of 2024. Big mass adoption here. Institutions, we can see London Stock Exchange, coming into the crypto industry. Absolutely insane. We can see also Bitcoin flipping silver right now in market capitalization, $1.4 trillion on Bitcoin. Silver's market cap, 1.382. So Bitcoin is already better than silver. Some people think it is even better than gold as a store of value. Absolutely insane. People are seeing this, and we are starting to see here how we are getting retail start of the FOMO. When we do take a look at Google Trends here, we can see the projected move that we're going to see likely in the next coming weeks. This is globally. You can see how Google Trends back in 2021 had a massive rally here. We haven't still broken the highs of 2021 on Google Trend. That will be the moment I will be a little bit cautious when everybody joins in. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin. We're breaking here the all-time high on Google Trends from 2021. That is the moment that I would be, happy to take some profit on most of my Bitcoin and most of my altcoins when Google Trend is breaking the all-time high of 2021, because that means one thing: a lot of retail are coming in, they are coming in late, and they are likely going to lose money. This is the reality. I don't want anybody to lose money. I'm not a financial advisor. I want everybody to thrive in this run, but we need to understand the cycles, guys, and not when everybody joins in is something good for the market, right? Don't follow the herd, because the herd are likely going to lose capital. Guys, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't checked out my Bybit tutorial to learn how to trade right over there on my favorite exchange, check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.